come back up again. So it looks it looks like they are accumulating something, or this will be a sideways to drop and then reject and go higher. We shall see. Okay. Euro, like I said, keep an eye on this level. Keep an eye on this level for a possible retracement to that level and a rejection to go higher. All right, so that's what I'm watching for. Euro, British pound, they might run this low. It's looking like they want to, and then reject and continue going higher. If they completely break down and close below it, then I'll be, dude. The forward looks more sideways than a breakdown to me. We had this low, that high, this low. So if they run this low, I think it might just reject and continue going higher. I'll be watching it because it looks, this consolidation here leading to price to come up here, looks like they might set it up to come back down, but between this and that, it's too shallow. Okay, the reason why I say it's too shallow is because of this. Okay, between this high and that low, that's just 50%, so that's too shallow. At least 618, and then a break back down would be ideal. Okay, so maybe another leg up to the 618 level, and then we break down. That would be something to look forward to, right? If we start seeing these down candles giving up, especially this one here, because this one has got a bit of energy in it, if we start seeing that candle give up, then I think they will be coming back down here, but that's yet to be seen, because I still think that the dollar will continue to go lower. New Zealand dollar, they've managed to climb above that daily level, breaking a short-term high. So I would be inclined to think that they want to take price higher on this one. Yeah, if you look on the daily, okay, they came all the way down and then rejected the gap, and then price is now pushing higher. So I'll be inclined to think that they want to take price higher. And the fact that they also came above this down candle is encouraging to see price continue. So on this one, I'll say I'll look for a continuation to the upside. All right. However, if we break back down, below this low, then I'll be looking down here between this low, that high, and the low, that area there, that is the breaker. That's where I'll be looking. But I don't see them coming all the way down there. That will be a lot of effort on their side to carry price all the way up, only to bring it all the way back down. So where we are, or where we stopped here, should be enough to send price higher. Aussie, I still let's go back here. Price has the William percent hour has dropped down here, but this thing has not dropped to the 618 yet. So I still think they might drop it down a little bit more. So watch these levels, especially the 70.5. Watch that level going forward. We want to see price come down there. Now that we see this percent out below the 80%, look for price to drop here, and then a rejection to go higher. On dollar CAD, I'm still waiting. I think they might consolidate in here and then a pop up. Okay, so something like this, consolidation and then a pop down. Same thing in here, consolidation and then a pop up. So there is going to be a trade. You just have to be patient on this one. Dollar Swiss, I still think they will come down here. So nothing has changed really since we did the morning session. Euro pound, we've got a pop on euro pound, but it still didn't get to the opening price on the weekly, so I'm still on the sidelines waiting. Okay, they didn't get to the opening price, so I'm still on the sideline waiting. Alright, I'm still on the sideline waiting. This engulfed candle here might look like they want to come back down to it and then push higher. Okay, this down candle here, they've engulfed it, and it looks like they might come above, come here and then go higher. Now the scenario I was talking about this morning is this one. Now that they've come below this low, my attention has moved from here to the high that caused price to drop there. So this one. So if we close above this high, then we are bullish. Okay, on the 4 hour. So your attention is now on this this up candle here. Once you close above it, we are bullish. You'll be looking for these highs to be run. Okay, so going forward, that's what you should be looking for, this high to be run. This trade is still active, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'm expecting a continuation to the upside. Euro New Zealand, in the morning, like I said, I was looking for price to come down here and then see a rejection, but that rejection, I want to see it break structure, then I'll attack this one. Or if it doesn't break structure and it takes this one, then I'll wait for price to pull back and then look for a continuation to the downside. So right now it's in limbo. So we have reached a level that I would deem as it should turn around if it wants to go higher. Okay, between 70.5 and then 79, that's where I always look for reversals. Okay, so now that we've hit them too, I expect reversal. If not, and then they take this one out, then we go on the daily and then we look for daily downside objectives, and then we will be selling short. All right, Euro Aussie, still on the sideline on this one. I did mention that if you want to trade, maybe trade it on the lower time frame. If not, then just stay on the sidelines, don't do anything, because the direction is not clear and it might play with your your psychology, and you don't want that. Okay, we've already taken a loss here on this one, so you don't want to keep buying and selling and not having a real clear direction. Same thing on this one, direction is still not clear, so we're waiting. Pound New Zealand, same thing. I did mention we are in a range, so between this low and that high, that's where you want to be doing business. You want to be buying down here, you want to be selling up there. So whichever one comes first. If you're still long, then wait for price to get up here and then you take almost all your position off and leave a piece on to see if you're gonna climb higher. If not, then by all means wait for price to come up here, and then you sell short because you are in a range. Pound yen, in the morning I saw this rally up, okay, and I was looking at this as a possible breaker. Yeah, as a possible breaker to send price higher, and it did hit it, stay there, and then price has now died back down. I suspected that because of this low. Why? Because this low was still intact. So that high, this low, that gives you that inside the range concept that I talked about the other day. The fact that we've not closed above here or closed below here, price can keep going back and forth inside that range between this and that. Okay, so I suspected what is happening here. So this is a typical, if you want to know what a range or sideways market is, that's how you identify a sideways market. All right. I brought this one in because I'm looking for long term, not today. Long term, I'm looking for price to push higher. Okay, so not today, but long term, I'm looking for price to come up here. So when it's ready, I'll prompt you guys for a possible trade to the upside. The only trade I had on this one was this down candle here. This down candle here providing support and then rejecting to come up here. It's entirely up to you if you want to take this. Based on the 4 hour, it's looking good. On the lower time frame it doesn't, but on the 4 hour, this down candle has already run some stops, and then we see price break structure there. Okay, that's the only reason why I think it's looking good. But apart from that, nothing else is nice. The move away is good as well. Yeah, the move away is not bad. Alright, so it could hold and then send price for this equal high. If you're not confident, then by all means do not take it. Okay. Dollar yen. Dollar yen. I still think this low. They might come for this low before going higher. If we break this up candle, which is inside this breaker, if we break above it, then I think they will be coming higher. All right, so watch this up candle here and the down candle. If they break above it, then they'll be coming higher, because this is supposed to hold price and send price back down. So if it doesn't, then it means that price wants to go higher. Euro yen, we are stuck in a range. I was looking for price to take out this high, close above it, and then continue going higher, and price is currently stuck in a range. So I still fancy the 125.29 as a target, and then once we get there, anything can happen, but I still fancy price going higher. They could take out this low and then come inside here for previous week's range here. The previous week's range, they could come inside here, take out this low, hit this down candle, and then still be okay to go higher. So if that happens, then of course you can take advantage of the trade down here. Right there, with this down candle in mind. All right. CAD yen. So all the yen pairs I think are going in some form of a retracement. I still think we should, or we can, push higher. They've run some stops here and rejected, so looking for higher prices is possible on this. And then once we come up here, I'll see what price will be giving us. But for now, that's where my attention is. Aussie yen, I still think price should push higher. My only concern right now, okay, as price is trading, is this. Remember what I talked about regarding equal highs and equal lows? That's my only concern. Apart from that, I still fancy price pushing higher. That is my only concern, right? And I hope they don't come for that one, because that would be really upsetting in terms of coming all the way down here and then trying to come back up, because they've done manipulation down here with this down candle here, and then rejected all of that. So it's not necessary for price to come down there. Okay, so between that high, that low, they've retraced enough, and then price has rejected. So I'll be looking for a continuation to the upside. If they take out this low, then I'm gonna start thinking they're gonna come for this. Okay, just like we did see on this one here, that price gave us a push up, and I said that if they come back and take out yeah, not that one here, yeah, once we pushed higher, and I said if they come back down and take this low, then they will be definitely coming for that. Okay, so same thing on Aussie yen. If they come back and take out this low, there's a high probability that they want to come for this equal low. I don't see that, but if you do see this, then by all means close the trade and wait for another rejection for re-entry to continue going higher. Because long term, maybe the next 1-2 weeks, I'm expecting higher prices on this. Okay, so this is not a trade that we're gonna get benefit tomorrow. Okay, it's for the entire week and next week. All right, New Zealand yen, this also has retraced. I like the way price rejected it and came up, so I still think that this thing will push higher. So there's nothing to do on this one. Similarly, New Zealand CAD, I still think price is gonna push higher. It's just time. Okay, it's waiting for the right time to do so. Okay, so just be patient with it, and then over time price is gonna push higher. Bitcoin, this is what I've got on. I'm looking for price to retrace and then continue going higher based on the high time frame analysis. So watch this down candle on the 4-hour. If we break that, you can use that as a breaker and sell short to come down here. All right, and then once you get down here, you can look for a rejection to continue going higher. On gold, price has retraced to the down candle, okay, in here. So where we are now, I'm expecting price to reject and go higher. Okay, and this is a pullback. Let's look at this and that pair. A big contrast between them. Yeah, you can see this thing has now broken down to retrace, and that gave a hint already maybe looking at this pair will give us clues, because I'm beginning to see that they like to move. They are closely correlated, yeah, meaning that they move similarly. Okay, so now that this has retraced, that one has also retraced, so we'll be looking for a rejection to go higher, and that also should reject and go higher. And then finally oil is looking to go and take out this equal high, and once we take out those equal highs, I'll be expecting a rejection to come back down. Okay, so for oil, look for a run up there and then a rejection to come back down. So that would be all that I'm watching for today. Nothing has changed much since morning. So that's what we have. If you do have any pair recommendation, send it to me and I'll check it for you. If not, then like I did mention in the morning, I want to rest and get better for the coming days. So if you have no pair recommendation, then by all means I will leave you guys. I know it's a short quick one, but I have to update you so you know what is going on. Gold is looking, I like the level gold has traded to. Okay, we had this low, that high, and then we broke. Price has come back to this down candle, that one as well. So there's a lot of confluence in here that could reject and continue going higher. This one failed to hold price, and we've not broken any structure yet, so I'll be looking for a bullish move on gold. Any pair recommendation, any question, anything anyone wants to ask? Okay, cool. That's also a good position to be in. Yeah, just watch from the sidelines. Most of our trades is not going to play out today, so there's nothing to worry about. I took them with the mindset of long-term basis, looking for over two weeks horizon. So we don't have to babysit them. Right. I guess there's no question. So I'm sorry guys, I have to go and rest and gain my strength back for the next coming days. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. I'll be online for the next maybe an hour. I'll be there whilst I try to sleep. So if you message me and I don't reply, that means I'm sleeping. Okay, so if you do have anything within now and an hour, I'll be available. If not, then I will be sleeping. So I'll catch up with you guys later tomorrow or later in the evening when I wake up and I see anything, and I'll prompt you.